Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you have joined me today. I'm going to call up my computer and my iPad so I can see. All right, let me. All right, computer's almost ready. I like to know. All right, there it is. There we go. Got them both up. So, I hope you guys are staying warm today. It is really freezing out there. I took Ezzy out first thing this morning and it was really cold. We didn't stay out very long, but long enough for her to do her business. And then we came back in and, hey, Kim, I had breakfast and things like that. And then I just took her out a few minutes ago and it's still cold. And it was like, oh, the wind is horrible. So I know some of you are in places that it's a lot colder. So please be careful and stay inside and stay warm. We have no snow, but we have sunny day, but it's freezing cold and the wind. So I will be crafting today. Let's see. I had an interesting week. I had, good morning, Janice. My neighbor put up a run for Ezzy outside. Now she's used it once because it's been too cold, but that's okay. She loves it. And we were out there one day and she just wanted to rip and race. So I thought, all right, I'm going to put her on the run. And then I won't leave her yet because too many things for her to get into, wrapped around a tree or whatever. Excuse me. So I was out there and I thought, well, I'll take this opportunity to pick up some of the branches that fell down in the heavy winds we had last week. So I had my glasses on and they kept falling. I put them up because it's too bright in the sun. So they kept falling down on my face. I took them off and I put them in my pocket. And I thought I had zipped my pocket. Well, I don't think I did zip it up enough because they weren't in my pocket when I came back in. I went out, I looked, I've searched that yard 5 times, maybe 6. I cannot find them. And I just looked where I was walking. I could not find them. So luckily I had an extra pair, same design, so to speak, just a different color, same prescription. So I pulled those out and that's what I've been using. And it's like, because I like the other ones better. I've worn them a lot, so they're not as tight here. Maybe that's what I need so they don't fall off my nose. Who knows? So I think my glasses are lost. I can't find them anywhere. And I thought, maybe I took them off in the house. I've searched everywhere. Nope. So if I did take them off in the house, I don't remember and I don't know where I put them. So anyway, I've been dealing with that. I think I'm finally caught up. I had a lot that I hadn't done when I got back. And, excuse me, I don't know about you, but if I don't craft like almost every day, and it's usually I make a card at least every day for my blog or for the Facebook page or whatever, I lose my mojo. I was not into it. And I will tell you, I'm not real thrilled with what Stampin' Up! Has right now. I have ordered other things to play with them because I just need some fresh ideas. I usually watch other companies' videos and use our supplies to do it. Well, I'm loving what I'm seeing at other companies and think, well, how can I do it with our stuff? And I don't have anything that I really, really like. So I've just been struggling with it and we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to get ready and put her in her crate because she's standing there staring, got her head on my shoulder staring at it like, put me back in there, Mom. She wanted out, now she wants in. All right. Okay. So, all right. So today's idea was one that I saw online in another group, and it was by Sam Joe Joseph. I don't know. and I liked the layout. So I'm going to use my supplies, and I've changed it up a bit, and that's what I'm going to do. So with that, I'm going to get ready and turn my camera down. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes and don't open till I say so. All right, ready? Close them, because here I go. I'm going to put it down. Nope, it's not flipped yet. Ooh, I think it's straight too. All right, you can open them. All right, there it goes. I got to refresh my page because it says my video has ended, and I know it hasn't. Let me slide this over a little. I can't get it in. All right, just ignore the mess because I can't pull it in. I don't know why. So that's just a bunch of stuff. I'll move it out of the way as best I can. All right. So first card we're going to do is I'm going to start with one, but I need your opinion. So I will start with it and go from there. Now this is a piece of boho blue. I was going to say balmy blue, but it's boho blue. And I got a piece of the perennial. It's not that mini. Where's my other mini? Where's my other mini? Well, I don't know. It's perennial something. And I don't know where my mini is. And I was going to put this on here, but I don't think it shows up enough. All right. So, oh, wait a minute. I don't want that. I can't see the comments that way. Hang on. It took me to, there it is. Now I can see the comments. It took me to the page with all the videos on it, and I can't see the comments when I do that. So my thoughts were, this is from the Meadow Dies. And I cut it out in white, and I cut it out in black. All right. But here's the problem. It was too bland. So do I do this or this? So this with the white background, or I could do a black. I didn't think of black. We could look at it. Or do I do the white piece or the black piece? And I'm going to stamp it with Hello from Biggest Wish. So you can tell me what you want to do on that, and I will do the other card. All right, now this is the card that I saw similar to online. She had used red and black and white, and she'd done a Valentine's card. Well, I don't need a Valentine's card, but I thought I'd give you the idea, and then you could take and make it a Valentine's card by adding hearts instead of flowers. So I'm going to take, I ordered the perennial postage dies, and I wanted something a little bigger. Well, it's either this size or full size, you know, like a 4 by 5 1/4. Basic problem with this, and I can make this bigger, but it would only make it longer. I couldn't get it wider. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to use this size. So I'm going to put this on here. Okay, Cheryl, ooh, I left my pin out of my glue. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it. I have no idea if this thing's going to be clogged up or not. Let me see. Well, I can get all the way through, so let's see what happens. Ooh, I'm safe. I was a little worried. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I used that glue. All right, the top had so to speak, hardened over. But yeah, I'm going to stamp the sentiment in black, Kim. All right. So we've got white behind the DSP and the black slightly behind the white. Okay, I'm confused on that one. We'll get it in a minute. Then I went to the Darling Details die and I cut this one out. She had used lacy hearts and I thought, well, this one would work. And just do flowers. So, all right. I'm going to add this on here, and I'm just adding dots because all I have to do is just kind of hold it in place. And I need my tweezers, and I'm going to put my tip right up there so I don't lose it. I have a tendency to lose that. I'm going to put that there. Now I'm going to take a block and put on top of it so it stays stuck down. All right, but you could easily use we had a heart years ago. I can't remember which set it was in. That was lacy. I don't remember. I can see the heart, the die, and I just don't remember what it said it was from. All right, now I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to go to a different angle. All right. Stick that down, all right? While that's there, I'm going to put my tip back on. I did that so if I lost it, you guys could say, it's at the top of your mat. Now I need my sentiment. And hopefully this one is juicy enough. Let me see. I need to re-ink it, and I've got ink on my fingers, so I've got to be careful here. Okay, there. Now you can put down Happy Valentine's Day, hello, anything you want. And, all right, I think I'm going to get, she did not use, let me make sure, she did not use any. No, she had embellishments. Her hearts overlapped at the bottom, and she had embellishments, little tiny flowers there. But I think I'm going to get, and it's going to take me a few minutes to find it. Here they are. I think, I hope I have some black ones. I may not. Ooh, I got some. These are the classic matte dots. So I'm going to add some black dots on here. And, well, maybe I need to use my, let me try my Take Your Pick tool. Sometimes these won't come up with this. Oh, they do here. Yay. All right, and then I'm going to come down here. Oop, I'll use this one because it flipped over on me. And I'll put one there and a small one here. All right, so there's the first idea. Quick, easy, simple. Oh, Barb, sorry, you had so much trouble finding me. So there's that. And now you can snazz it up some by making a red background. There's a hair caught under there. Got it. A red background, and you emboss it and then put this on it. Or just do it like this, clean and simple. All right? So, and like I said, you can put love here, Happy Valentine's Day, change these out to hearts. I wish I could remember what set had that heart that had the cutouts. It was the image of a heart, but it was like a couple of others mixed in. And I can't remember which set it was. So there's the first idea. Now, let's go back to this card. All right, so consensus is that and I have to tell you, some of our paper is thicker than others, and it's a real problem getting it done. The consensus is to put the white background behind here. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll go with the other way. Someone is crying. She's probably crying because we didn't get our walk in. It is too cold for her to walk. Her little paws would be frozen, and you have to be careful. All right, so there's this one. All right. Again, you could use a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of the boho blue, emboss it, put it on a white card base. I didn't think of that. Now, I'm going to stamp hello down here again, because this could be used for anything. Now, I have this that I can do kind of at an angle here, and I can cut that off. I'm not going to put this piece down until I decide. Or I could use the black, all right, at an angle like this. Now, Kim had said, oh, I bet you're right. No, it's not the Blooming Heart die, because I didn't get that one. This was a bundle. It had a stamp set, and there was a bundle dies to go with it. I can't remember what it was. That's a good one, though, Cheryl, that you could use also, but that's really big. Let's see. I'm going back. Kim said the white DSP, black silhouetted, slightly behind the white. Are you saying like this, Kim? I'm confused, trying to figure it out. All right, but we have this white or the black, like so, or use this black, and Kim said slightly silhouetted behind the white, maybe like that. Oh, the two dies. Duh. So you're saying like this, correct? Okay. Are you saying like that, Kim? Because if that's the case, I kind of like that idea. I never thought of it. Okay. All right, 3 ways. We've got it both together, plain white, plain black. Okay, what does everybody like? I'm still not going to put that down. I will kind of put it where it's going to be, and while you're deciding and letting me know, I will stamp my sentiment. I'm going to open this up so it lays flat so I don't get a halo or a smudge. Okay, we have 2 for both together. All right, move that out of the way. And I'm not going to cut this off till I put this on here and see if I need to cut the bottoms even. All right, shadowed. Okay. All right, so far 2 are saying to shadow it. Like this, maybe closer together. I can get it when I glue it down. All right. Going once. Going twice. Okay, we're going to shadow it. Okay, I'm going to add some glue, and I'm going to keep it to where I think it's going to be on the card. But I will do it here just in case. All right, I've got the bottom and just work my way up. All right, here's that. I think they'll stay together, and I'm going to add my glue back here, and we can glue it down. I did not get the perennial lavender set, and I plan on using this die, and there's another one in there that I think would work with the paper for my class in, come on, March and April. All right. Now, there's that. And I didn't note where I put my tip. So now I've got to go searching for it. Oh, there it is. Whew. Found it. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to pop this one up. I didn't pop the other one up, but I think I'm going to pop this one up. I've got some strips here I can use and some pieces. So, all right, let me trim this off. I'm just going to make it even with the bottom. I think it just looks better that way. All right, now let me have this piece. These are the ends. The flower die, Kim, is Quiet Meadow. Or Meadow dies, sorry. Quiet Meadow was the bundle. The Hello is Biggest Wish. It's got birthday, happy, hello, thanks, friend, and those dots. And it's got it in script and bold, so you can actually stamp the birthday in a light color and the happy from a darker color on top of it for an idea. Okay, that's empty. That's empty. Trying to use up my pieces here. I got a bunch of these sitting over here. So I'm gonna use them up around the edges. This one I think will go at the bottom. That's what these are great for, this the edge of things, especially large things, or even for, oops, it's overlapping too much. It's gone now. Shaker cards. They make great shaker card edges. All right, so I've got that now. Let me get some single ones. Do I have some? I have a bunch of stuff sitting over here. Like I said, I'm trying to use up my pieces. There. All right, now let me get my backs off. I can put this all away. Oops, almost threw those pieces in the trash. All right, let me pull this off. That off. That one off. No, don't you stick. You have to be careful because those will stick. The back side of it, the front will stick to these things, these other pieces. So I try to be very careful with it. Okay. There. Now let me get rid of this. I have to sweep my floor. I'm going to put this on here. like so. And I'm centering it as best I can. So there are the two cards. A quick and easy idea. This one doesn't have any gems on it. I don't think I have any of the boho blue left. Any other suggestions for dots for this? I'm not seeing the in color ones. Oh, I do have a few boho blue left. Only a few. Yeah, she is funny. She's chewing through everything she can. All right, there's the blue. I could use the matte ones. I don't think I have. Oh, my favorite ones, but they may be downstairs. I'm looking at this the wrong way. I'm thinking the adhesive back sparkle gems. Nope, there they are. Give it some sparkle. Let's do those. Something different. Yes, but when she chews through her toys in an hour, and then she is now using, when I built the house, I had bijou. And I saw this online, and it was a little room in a laundry room, and they had used just space that they had. I took, and I have stairs up the side of, it's closed in, but my laundry room's here and my stairs to my studio's here. Well, underneath of this is dead space. So I had them cut it out, and they took and finished, put drywall up, but that's all they did. So it's just drywall and nailed up. Well, she started pulling off the backing for the drywall. So I had to get under there, and you should have seen me crawl in this little tiny space because it was tiny. And I took and put tape. I had Barb, my neighbor, come over, and she cut the tape while I'm in there because there's not enough room to do anything in there. And I taped up the seams. Well, when I laid on my back to tape the one side, I noticed the whole side where the opening is, she had ripped off the paper in there like crazy. I thought she'd gotten hold of a toilet paper roll. Well, she was ripping the backing off. So I had to tape all that up so she would stop ripping it off, because she would rip it off and eat it. And I don't think that stuff's very good for her. So I was doing that. So it's like I will be ordering some Kongs. She has one, but some Kong toys because she's going through her toys so fast now. It isn't funny. So, all right. So there's the two cards for today. Same sentiment, same layout, different die cuts, and you get a different look. And I really like this idea of silhouetting it, Kim. Thanks. That's a great idea. So I hope you'll give this one a try. This piece, the DSP is 2 by 3, I want to say, but let me make sure. I know it's 2. Yeah, 2 by 3. Yep. And I just cut this one out. So 2 by 3. And then I just cut this piece. It's like 3/16 bigger. And put it on there. 1/8 of an inch can be tricky to line up. And then the 1/4 I think is too much. So I go 3/16. And it works. So there you go. All right, I'm going to get ready, flip this around. So close your eyes. Don't open until I say so. All right, here I go. Okay. all done. So you can open your eyes now. Kim, she had and she absolutely loves it, but she has a little tiny, I got it when I got her, the breeder gave me it, and it was a little tiny stuffed teddy bear, and she loved it. Well, then she figured if she chewed on it enough, she could open it up and get the stuffing out and eat the stuffing. So I got her another one. She went through that one too. Barb next door bought one. Within a day, she had the thing destroyed and was eating the stuffing. So she's just going to be chewing for a while. And I asked a friend of mine who's pretty good with dogs, and she says, oh yeah, they chew till about 18, 24 months. And I went, oh my God, I'm going to be going through a lot of stuff if I don't get some heavy duty toys. So I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some ideas, some toys like that, and just let her have it. I have to watch her. She chews the furniture. She chews my steps. She chews whatever she can get on corner of the cabinets and all. I'm constantly spraying it and everything else. Okay, well, good to know about 2 years. And she likes the smaller things because it's the back that she wants to get it in. I had one of the toys that I had gotten was a round ring, and it had a plastic cover on it, and there was a space on two ends for you could use for tugging. Well, I gave her that. Within a half hour, she had started ripping the plastic cover and was eating that. So I cut that off. I gave her the ring, and within 2 hours, she had that thing because it was joined with heavy plastic around it. She had the plastic off of it and the ring apart. So it was like, holy cow. So she's just going to be going through a really heavy chewing phase. All right, ladies, I hope you guys stay warm. Make sure you take some time and be creative. I'm going to get the little girl because she's starting to fuss, and see if she needs to go out again. I know what she wants. She wants to go walk. Well, I think I'm probably going to have to go downstairs and play. So wish me luck. Because I'm down on the floor and it isn't pretty getting up. You get to a certain age and it's like, how do you get up easy? It's not. So you just roll over and get up. All right, guys, I will be back next Saturday. I will be live Monday in the group and Wednesday on YouTube. Last week was, I don't know where I was thinking, because it was like, okay, I had book club. I had my quilt group. It was like, okay. So that's what happened. Have a great weekend. Bye.